This is Alex. Alex, you have a
Hi.
company that restores vehicles or does custom builds?
Yeah, a bit of both. We do restorations, hot rods, full frame offs. We try to stick to full builds so we can kind of control the whole aspect of it. But this is kind of the level of the build that we do. And we don't just do Broncos. This was actually our first gen Bronco that we built. Since then, or since this one, which was earlier this year, we've got 2 more on the go, and we've got 2 more second gens.
One of the things that I saw that I really liked about this truck is how clean the engine bay is, and that you kept a 302 in here.
Yeah.
And it's an homage to what a great engine this thing is. You don't have to coyote everything, do you?
Right. The whole theme for this build, the customer basically wanted a Boxwood green, Wimbledon white, early Bronco or vintage Bronco that still felt and looked like a vintage Bronco. So factory frame, 302 engine. It's a blueprint engine, but it's still a 302 based engine. It's still got the C4 transmission. Gearstar souped it up for us, so it's still the 3-speed C4 factory axles. Just a 2.5-inch lift from Wild Horses and 33-inch tires. So it's super simple, but trying to make something like that with old school components look like a show car was a little bit of a challenge. So we just tried to clean everything up.
And you've hidden the CDI box and the coil. It's like, this just looks like a carbureted engine.
Yeah, right, yeah.
The other thing I noticed on this truck that I really liked was the inside, and you made some killer door panels. So I want to show those to everybody.
Yeah, let's take a look at them.
They fully carpeted the truck. They used it looks like a nice tight German pile, really high-end carpet. You stitched the edges, and I noticed that these door panels match the seats perfectly.
Yeah.
What did you do here with the door panel?
So that's actually, the front, for a great example, is actually the original metal door panel from the 74, and the upholsterer that we use is Showtime Upholstery in Rome. He CNC cut this design out of wood, wrapped it, and then the seats are from Velocity, but that's the only thing we kept from it. And we called Velocity and was able to get this stitching, which was quite a feat, but we really wanted to incorporate into the front and the rear door panels. And the carpet's actually wool. So that's why we had to make the floor mats, because we can take these out if we're really showing the car properly, we'd take it out and have it just super clean. But
yeah.
The wool it smells. It smells like a new car, and it's really cool. But there is no insulation on the carpet, on the floor, other than the carpet. It's not a quiet car to drive, but it does drive. But we did that to keep it clean.
There's nothing quiet about an early Bronco.
That's kind of what our thought was. Yeah, we undercoated the bottom. It's got a truck bed coating on the bottom, so that helps some. It's not going to be super quiet. We went with a single exit exhaust to help some too, to kind of again keep it original. We really just wanted it to be clean.